Hey you guys, happy Saturday. We are in DTLA heading towards City Hall for day 2 of protest. Um, Thank you guys for joining. Let's walk. I kind of love the shot we started with. Seems a little like the future modern of the past. Hello. So I really cut it close with my planning always. I don't think I'm 15 minutes late after the bus. It was the bus. We'll blame the bus. I'm not ready to take responsibility into my own hands. Thank you guys for being here so much today. I think it's important. I know we love to have fun and we go to Disneyland all the time. Actually, just kidding. We haven't gone yet. Maybe one day. I know we like to have fun, but I think like showing the city, having fun is also really important. So I don't want it to get too unheated. I don't want it to get too heated in here today. So just be respectful to each other. I believe in protest. I believe in free speech. I believe in the Constitution. I believe in showing Los Angeles. So that's why I'm here. Thank you so much. So now that I've got that out of the way, how are you guys doing Saturday? It is really beautiful here. I have got my screen turned up. I want to be able to read. I believe the protest starts at 2 at City Hall. So we'll be there a little bit early. I figured we'd come from the very top of GLORIA at MOLINA Park and sort of, kind of, right? I think this, I always forget, but what is this hotel here? What was this, what TV show was this? Not It's a Living, right? Yeah. Bear with. We're gonna go. We're gonna go to the other side of this town on tomorrow. Sorry, I was gonna try to say something more eloquent. We're gonna go to the other end of this street tomorrow for the Grammys. There you go. I was always rooting for and Jillian. Hello, Alex. I'm doing great. I'm a little. I'm bummed out that I did not buy a water before I headed out here, but some good soul in Los Angeles will surely be handing out waters. I'm in luck. You guys, congratulations, Alice. Thanks for rejoining as a sidewalk surfer. You guys, I cannot seem to figure out my like thank you box. Sometimes it's perfect, sometimes it's tiny. Right now it's tiny, but I do want to thank my members. I know everyone's names on here. If it's not, give me hell. It is 80 something degrees here. I have a light linen short sleeve shirt on and some khaki shorts, and I'm hot. I mean, temperature wise, and I'm hot. Oh no. You know, we were part of the crowd yesterday in DTLA. Um, I left, I left at like, I can't even remember, like 3:30 or 4-ish. I didn't stay for the after hours. Oh my gosh. I cannot read who. Angela Thomas, welcome to Sidewalk Surfer. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. Here's Wacky Cats. Angela. Oh my gosh. I got a real fear of heights, and I'm just gonna cross the street. I was gonna try to go towards the Bonaventure. I just don't know if I would want to be gliding up the side of that building. I'm sure it's beautiful and lovely, um, in a bucket. Just kind of what the elevator looks like. Looks like a fabulous day to sit outside. We're heading towards the action. I always like to get off the train after after a little bit of time because I get stir crazy. I took the bus to the train, and then I just want to get off the train. You know. We threw up some cat hands for Angela. I'm not going to take the staircase right now today, I don't think. I think, golly gee. I think let's look at the library. First, I did a video on the library recently. You guys want to check it out? How old is the library? The library is a partial rebuild because part of it burnt down. Um, this has got to be 20s facade or 30s. The cops are a little busy. They don't have time for my schnaz. They don't have time for my stuff. Did you know that before I maybe told you guys this in another video. I've always wondered why this like chunk of this hotel looks kind of different because before the music center up the street was here, there was a theater here. And they tore it down, of course. This, sorry, this is my favorite building of all. Just I think one weekday we're gonna go there and get a coffee so we can walk around inside of the building. It's the coolest building with friezes and marbles and giant like paintings that you recognize the artwork because the people that designed the inside of it did movie sets. I'm gonna sneeze. Shout out to AT&T, the signal that keeps on giving. Whew. Thank you so much. This is kind of a weird circular cold. I feel like I get sneezy one day and then I feel a little crappy and then it goes away. I don't want to diagnose this anybody. Don't make me scared. Dankeschön. So we're walking past the road, past the Disney Center, past the Music Center towards City Hall. I took, it smells like a chocolate chip cookie up here. Must be the Silverback of Rwanda Bakery and Cafe. Heavenly. Oh my God. Yeah, just real. Here, I got it. This is pretty much. We're here to observe and not to argue. Joe will get it. Someone will get it. I'll try to keep an eye on it. It's very sunny. But honestly, we don't have time for that crap. We're observers. We also probably agree with what the people are supporting. I don't think anybody decent human being would agree with the federal government just gunning people down. At the very baseline. It is JC Loop. I missed out on the everything that happened last night because I went home kind of early. This is not the building from Sliver, but ooh. I'm sure there's a kooky reason why it's a sliver. Oh my gosh, yeah, it is beautiful. I'm gonna try to we walked about 6.8 miles yesterday. I don't know if I left my watch too long, on too long. I'm going to try to keep it a little minimum today so I have some energy to maybe go out. Oh, hey, Ben Schuster. I'm going to complain because I am roasting alive. I will send you 10 degrees. It is January. It's 80 Sutton. And lived here for 20 years, but like, I grew up in New England. It's mentally hard for me to have shorts on in January unless, well, I guess I am somewhere sunny. How's it going? I just YouTube. I wonder if the car stopped them or they stopped. I always wonder that. I'm kidding. I'm sure they stopped. Everybody stops for the camera in the air, I gotta tell you. Alright, we're coming up to the road. This is a perfect day for a museum, actually. JC Loop, get well soon for sure. I'm sorry you're not feeling good. Woo, sidewalk is busy. I think when people are trying to have a civil discussion, people really need to be careful, and I'm not sure what that is exactly about because I can't read all the comments, but I think people need to be careful not to say things that are too inflaming, you know? And also realize the whole design is to make people pit one side against the other. So, there. Let's not fight. Right? These two are my favorite grass mounds. Because they look like a butt, but also the puddle is a heart shape. That one's for the lovers. Oh yeah, sure. I'm too mean to be on Jubilee. So this is my favorite joke I ever made up. I'm sorry if it's stupid. We're a little more jolly bee. So if you want to talk about or debate about or fight about tender chicken bites with us, we will. But politics, off the record. We're humans supporting humans. JC Loop Me Too. It's literally meant to stir crap up and cause viral moments. If it were serious, I might have more respect for it. And you know what? I watch it. So I'm definitely guilty of that. Because it's always such a good topic. But don't you feel like I've never seen one where like the non-liberal wins? I don't think. You want me to touch it? This is the shade. The Disney metal probably has some kind of stuff on it to keep it from getting hot, but it probably gets hot. There was a time that the reflection off of this building, I'm gonna misspeak because I don't know. The metal is hot. I mean, it's not hot, but it's warm. We're in the shade. There was a time that the reflection off this building needed to be tampered with something because it caused something behind it to melt. Oh my gosh. So I'm extremely liberal. I'm a humanist. But I'm older, so I don't know that I'm quite leftist. Oh my gosh. Tea soups. Uh, Chocolate ice cream. So there are a couple of chocolate ice creams that are just really good. I don't know if you have Tillamook. I can't remember what it was called, but Tillamook had like 5 different kinds of chocolate in one bucket. Amazing. And also, Breyers had chocolate rainbow. We used to have this ice cream. It doesn't exist anymore. I'd so much rather talk about ice cream. Fruzinglaja. You remember Fruzinglaja? They had a chocolate ice cream that was chef's kiss. I don't know why I just made the kiss noise. I could have just said chef's kiss. Also, do you remember the ice cream man? They used to have this like I can't remember. It was a Choco Malt. It seemed like a very adult ice cream treat, but it was called a Choco Malt, and it was the chocolatiest, maltiest ice cream. Again, it seemed very adult, not triple X, but like an adult treat, like Toffee Fay, something that was too good for kids. True, you kind of have to look for chocolate. That's why I recommend, and they don't pay me or anything, but hey, I'm up for it. I love Tony's Choco Colony. It's a little more expensive. Sometimes you can find it at Marshalls or TJ Maxx. Um, but it's 100% chocolate, 100% ethical, and I love the design of the package. Fantastic. Oh yeah, Breyer's Chocolate Rainbow. You know what's really confusing to me coming from the East Coast? Breyers, then Dryers, and then Edie's. The Dryers and Edie's are the same thing, but Dryers and Breyers are so similar. Like, why would you have even called your... Why would you even have... Well, you probably come to the wrong place, MAGA for life, because if there's one thing I am, it's a moronic liberal. Um, Through and through. But in this room's for getting along and not liking stuff, so I'm super sorry. I know that there are a bunch of people, because I was in a bunch of chat rooms for people who are live streaming just this type of fare, who have opinions really similar to yours and who are fighting with people. So if that's your goal, maybe this isn't the spot for you. starting to pick up over here. Everybody loves thrifty ice cream. I only grew up, I didn't grow up with thrifty ice cream. Thrifty ice cream is, hey, Pizza City. Look, there's a lot of things I don't like. I don't need to say what I don't like. I need to understand what I don't like to make myself a better person. So I can come on here and say, I don't like this and I don't like that. But why would you listen to somebody that is just full of, I don't like this and I don't like that? Like, buck up. If you want to come on here, let's chat. You can't say you don't like what somebody is probably on here. A moronic liberal, which is me. Danny from Santa Monica. Hey, happy Sunday. That's right. Only positive vibes. We got enough cracking, crazy stuff going on in the world. I'm taking the back route. I don't want to look like some. I think they were having some kind of event where they were like replanting stuff here today. I thought I saw like a thing on that on the internet. Like you could plant seeds or saplings. This is Grand Park. I also like, I also am a little patriotic, you know? Like, oh my God. Yeah, so just thank you guys for being here. I just love you. Just a gentle reminder is that we're really here to observe and not to argue, but you guys can talk and stand up for the cause for sure. Oh my gosh, Carnation. Carnation. Do you remember I used to love Carnation instant breakfast packets. I could literally eat one like a fun dip. I feel like I don't remember Carnation ice cream though. We had Hood, because I grew up in New England. Hood, Briars, and maybe like, those are the only two I remember. And then those little cups, which we called Hoodsy cups. Hold on, I can't read that one thing. I gotta get in the shade. Okay. Does LA have? I don't think we have a Metropolitan ice cream. We do have a lot of ice cream though. I really do. I really did love Carnation instant breakfast. I thought it was 420. Mother. It works best. Destruction works best at sunset. You know, I love the fact that this awesome space. It's like 5 open city blocks that people can walk through, but it is just another kind of overly cemented hot Los Angeles park. It's a little prettier than Pershing Square for sure, which I also do appreciate. Um, but it's hot. All right, we're getting a little closer to City Hall. I'm jaywalking. Jaywalker, I'm rooting for the Seahawks. Sorry, Patriots fans. I feel like the Patriots won a lot, and maybe the Seahawks did too. And I don't know anything about football. I just feel like I heard more about the Patriots, and I guess Seahawks are, you know, at least West Coast. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'll just watch part of the game and not particularly care. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you caught that moment, but mom trying to take a picture of her son, and he did not want his picture taken. And then I kind of turned away because, you know. But I feel like my mother did something like that to me, not out of protest or embarrassed me when she thought she was being cool. It's a little bit smaller, but if you know anything about Los Angeles, is that we are often late. So if this started at 2, we should be kicking up by 3. I should have brought an umbrella. We're trying to unlock Joe here. We love the bass. Oh, Karen Bass? She's the mayor. There are like 40 people behind me now. I want to run.
But I was wearing long sleeves and a mask.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Let's hope they don't follow me, but I feel like they're reading my chat. And they saw you make fun of Karen Bass, so knock it off. Maybe after. I cannot stop and sign. Nothing. Oh, do you guys recognize this cool guy? He brought his own desk. Who's the troll? What's the troll? What's the troll's name? I'm happy to time him out. I really can't see the chat. Sorry, I became English. I really can't see. That doesn't sound right either. I really cannot see the chat that well in the sunshine. Hey, Ozgay! I wish I brought my own desk. These were here yesterday, but I feel like We only saw like a pod of them. I love a good quilt. But patriot is a word that we might have different definitions of, right? I mean, Paul Revere, patriot, he was just against the establishment, against the government, but against the redcoats, right? Oh my god, it was so hot. It's that hot today, mountain bike. I'm gonna go with the newscasters. I was watching a newscaster here yesterday. She also had a problem with her signal. I just want to stand in the shade. Of the shade of this pole. Thank you guys so much for being here. The crowd is pretty small so far compared to yesterday. But again, Los Angeles, it's only 2:36. We just started. George Washington was a patriot. How do we know the next George Washington isn't here fighting for people's rights? Again, we're early. This is really early. Also, some shenanigans went down yesterday in the evening, so people were probably a little bit shy. We definitely need a honking emoji. Let's walk to the other side. How's-gay? I love Maxine Waters. Yeah, I don't know, Joe. Maybe you want to turn the TV down. Joe left the TV on for the dogs, also. He's working on music. Hey, Joe. So when I said I walked through the bushes and they scratched my legs yesterday, these are the kind of bushes I was talking about. Literally shrubs. My legs are jacked up, by the way. It's literally like they're really sharp bushes.
So it's great that white people are finally realizing what the rest of the people have had to deal with in this country. So we're not outraged, we're just exhausted. It's great to see that white people are finally dealing with stuff that other minorities are doing, and that other marginalized people are doing. It's finally great to see that, so you guys can finally fucking wake up.
Hey, Earl Grey, sorry. My gimbal hand's so sweaty.
Just like you, and they come over stuff for you.
The federal government is still deciding on whether they should give ICE more funding. Do you think they should give ICE more funding?
We can block a little.
Department of Homeland Security, we want health care. We want affordable housing. We want our human rights and our civil rights protected. We want Christine on fire. We want the Trump reign of terror to end. The only way we are going to get those things is if we stand together and we stand in solidarity. I don't care how many laws they violate at the federal level, they still don't have more power than the people. Everything that they are trying to do is to separate us. They want us to believe that the struggles of our neighbors don't have any impact on us. But if they come for one person, they come for all of us. They killed Renee Good in Minneapolis. They killed Alex Bryant. They killed Keith Porter here in Los Angeles. That matters. When they roll back civil rights, it matters for all of us. Are y'all ready to fight for our civil rights? Are y'all ready to take our country back? I got one last thing to say, and I hope you'll say it with me. We got a message we got to send to Chuck Schumer. We don't want more training. We don't want more funding to this department. The call from the community is to abolish ICE, not reform ICE. We need our leaders to lead with compassion, to lead with dignity, to lead with people. Thank y'all for coming out and making that difference, because when we fight, what happens? When we fight, what happens? Never stop fighting.
All right, Los Angeles. Ooh, I'm gonna get over here in the sweet spot. So everybody, all right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna keep going. All right, everyone. My name is Jillian Burgos. I'm coming to you out from the valley, from NoHo. So y'all know I love you if you drive all the way from the valley to downtown LA. And I'm here because we are literally in a fight for our lives. Our government has no moral clarity. They are chasing people down. They are separating families. They are assaulting people, torturing, and murdering people. And our rights are disappearing before our very eyes. Are you angry enough?
All right, these are the kind of bushes. Woo! Hey, lemon cakes. Woo! You guys. Yesterday, there was a really awesome group of people playing the drums in the park. JC Loop. Whoa. Yeah. Kind of important, but appreciated if you guys maybe hit like or, thumbs down if you want to, but subscribe and maybe chat. I'm gonna sneeze. Hey, Don J. This is just rejecting ice. I'm standing in the shade now. That's why I went back here. I can zoom in. I see other people sweating. People don't behave like animals. It's just people get out of hand in the evening sometimes. Hey, gato. So, loving the fact that we can protest, I really, really hope everybody is great. I am using an iPhone. Are you going to tell me what I'm a hypocrite for using an iPhone? I don't know that I would bring my puppy down here. Even a well-adjusted dog, which I don't have. This is a big deal, especially to this city, and for a lot of reasons, especially to this city. My dog, it bites everybody. Fascists, lefties, liberals, mostly liberals. Hey, Martin Lawrence. He looks like he's 9 feet tall. He also looks like his hair. We shouldn't talk about. I am not going to Hollywood for the marathon. Oh. Our dog is an equal opportunity biter. He just bites, period. I'm talking about our dog. He is really lovely and sweet and was very affectionate this morning. So I feel maybe double sad for talking crap about him. It's definitely warm for the summertime. I mean, summertime. It's warm for the winter time. It's like we're in Australia, this temperature. Hey, RLB. Oh, sorry.
And she said, wow. And I said, wait, we don't. That's all we have. She said, well, what was he going to do? Burn our place? No. So we're risking life over. And here's the crazy thing. I said to her, I go, you know what?
Oh my gosh. We love the lurkers for shirkers. Hey, sunshine.
I once had the opportunity to talk to an ice agent on a plane.
And southern sun.
No, I didn't hit it because I don't want to go to air jail. But I did say, I asked him, I said, what's the hardest part of training? And he said, learning how to spell it. So figures, about figures. All right. Exactly. I say we serve Walt and I hit right in Los Angeles, which is the only way they're gonna hit it in Los Angeles. Thank you. All right. I want to say, okay, wait, hold on. All right. Gotta go there. All right. Yeah, let's talk about us. with Elon Musk. Do we fucking hate those guys? Jesus. You want to know something? I'm 43 years old. Do you want to know how old Steven Miller is? He's 41. Did you know that? That man is aging like milk in the sun. It is the saddest thing in the world. Steven Miller lost his girl to Elon Musk, but to be fair, white South Africans do have a history of stealing people. Spicy. I know, spicy.
Hey, Compton Finest.
Yeah, all right. I don't care what anybody says, as long as I made that mom laugh. There we go. I love it. Oh, God. Here we go. Elon Musk has a failed dick implant, or as I like to call it, a cyberfuck. Elon used artificial insemination for all 16 of his kids. I think it's actually 18 now. Because the only way to get wet around Elon Musk is using medical grade lubricants. All right. Did you? Oh no, I'm not gonna do that one. That's too mean. All right, let's talk about Donald Trump. Can we get a fuck Trump? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Again. Oh my God, Donald. Yeah, here's the thing. If you were part of the people, and I talked to other Latinos, other minorities, I talked to my government employee. I said, hey, just so you know, this fascism's gonna get bad. All right? You're a brown man, I want you to stay safe. Because they don't want you in power. And he told me you're overreacting. He said, you're not, as long as you don't mess with ICE, they're not gonna mess with you. And what do we know today? That is untrue, right? So, but if you're new to this crisis, if you've suddenly woken up and decided, like, I'm gonna be here, you're welcome, okay? Give a round of applause to the new people to the struggle. Because we're gonna welcome them. We have to welcome them, all right? So, but let's talk a little shit about Trump. Here we go. Donald J. Trump, if he were here, let's think about this. Donald J. Trump, how is it that you have no chins and 3 chins? Trump doesn't believe in climate change, which is wild because his chin meat has been melting to the floor for years. Trump looks like Dorian Gray ate the painting of himself. Trump titties are so long and flat. Of course, Trump needs to the right back.
I think it's kind of a sensitive and delicate topic, right? So I don't know that while we're usually love snark and get it, I think we're sensitive today about it. Don't be offended if we didn't get the snark this time. We're just pulling a loop for some shade. I put on lotion right before I left, but I'm still going in the shade. I just don't want to sweat. I did not wear deodio. Maybe that's TMI, but it's kind of my MO sometimes. Hey, Mark. If I miss anybody, sorry. Oh my god, it smells like the best barbecue. Or like, woo. Oh, real deal. I'm just sweating to the oldies here. Woo. This is a city that has needed to protest. A city that used its voice to protest when it had no other way to be heard. I can't believe it's 87 degrees. Yeah, Florida's getting it now too. I think we're probably the only people not getting it. I wouldn't mind just like giving 20 degrees away though. 67 would be perfect.
What's up with everybody? Que rollo con todos, que rollo.
Refusing to bow down to tyranny, for being inconvenient to the machine that uses human misery as fuel to consume the entire planet in wanton violence and destruction. Now that fascism has so clearly taken
I wish it was 55
so
here.
very deeply in the halls of power here
Newts.
in the United States of America, we must take this time to
Or maybe
unite,
just 60.
to come together and change the very structure of the machine, to truly reshape the very structure of our government so it actually serves the people, to draw together a democracy that at its very core is built to incorporate empathy, decency, equity, freedom,
Okay.
and true justice for all. Thank you.
All right, Los Angeles.
No one cares.
Are we ready to say no ice? No ice! across the street, sign a petition, get involved, join DTLA, join WFP, join the 5051 movement, become a volunteer. Yes, I have some. Okay, I have a really lovely person here. We're going to hear from Mystery, but first y'all got to give her a round of applause.
My favorite. We're gonna cross the street. I'm just trying to. I hate standing still, you know? I'm keeping my eye on the signal. It's starting to get busy down here. Actually, with this weather, planet Earth may not have ice much longer. Like the literal ice. Woo! I'm following this lady's lead. Oh. Yeah, that's scary. And under that glacier is like amoebas that have not seen the light of day in billions of years. What's that gonna mean for us? The scratchy bushes almost got me again. I feel like I'm walking down the same path that Karen Bass might sometimes walk at lunch. Whew, what a feeling. I need like to wear leggings under my shorts. Shorts and leggings. I'm trying to get to a higher vantage point without necessarily touching people. Screws behind.
One of our community members who was unable to be here today. One of our vendors, Eric from Public Statement Apparel. If you all could just take a moment to think about him and send him well wishes. He is recovering right now in the hospital and can't be with us here today. Think about our community members who are being separated. Think about our community members who are scared and staying at home. Take a moment to think about them.
And I've got two things I need y'all to do. 2 weeks ago, I introduced a bill here in California. Another bill
sorry about that.
paying attention to is AB 1655, Assembly Bill 1655. Right now, if ICE kidnaps your children, you lose your CalWorks benefits in California. I don't think that's right. Y'all think that's right? Struggling families shouldn't be punished because their children were kidnapped by the Gestapo. We have to stop that. Please help me fight for this legislation. We have a lot of work we gotta do. It's in the streets, it's in the halls of power, but when we stand up for each other, when we protect each other, we love on each other, that's how we change this country.
Woo!
That's right. Because we're the ones who keep us safe. That's how we get out of this. We keep us safe. I want y'all to say that. We keep us safe. We keep us safe. We keep us safe. Lights out of LA. Lights out of LA. Lights out of LA. Lights out of LA. That's right, Los Angeles. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Give yourself a huge round of applause. Keep going. Tomorrow and the next day until we get our democracy back.
It's not as busy as yesterday. You can tell because I still have my signal. I really don't want to say it because it's like a jinx. But you guys, thank you so much for hanging out and putting up with this. Please, please, please. Like and subscribe. I think Joe would be really bummed out if he knew that I was standing up on this. There's so much going on here, it's hard to remember to like and subscribe. Also, it's not hard to remember to thank my members. Thank you guys so much for your support. Boom. I hope that's the most recent one. All right. Thank you guys so much. The lyrics are Christine Nome is, I'm not really sure, time to go, and other things that rhyme with go. Kind of rude, but true. Anyway. Leif Erikson, this is probably the last building I'd want to be standing next to if there was some kind of earthquake. You can see like the patches, although it was recently reinforced. You can see it. You can see the cracks from way back there. All right. smell of hot dogs. The smell of hot dogs is insanely delicious. Hey guys, thank you so much for being here. I forget we're going to the Grammys tomorrow. A little less political. Unless you're really like a Lady Gaga fan or a Sabrina Carpenter fan and you just can't decide. Oh my gosh. This whole family just got out of the Mercedes Sportsmobile to come and protest. It's pretty adorable. Every time I hear crispy gnome, I literally think of a crispy gnome. Like, imagine like a deep fried bread shaped like a crispy gnome and deep fried. Oh my god, I think that guy got off the bus without his bicycle. We're walking back down to the back of City Hall and going back up to the front to the protest. There's City Hall right there. We're not going soon. We're not going yet. So this particular gathering was organized by 5150 Group. I'm not signing anything today because I don't want to put my camera down and Joe is not here. If Joe were here, I would listen. I love a good petition. Your dog should be afraid of Chrissy Gnome. Gosh. Hey, West Coast Chi. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm not sure. Here's another park. Some stuff definitely went down last night after this broke up. Nothing will, I'm glad to be here, West Coast G. Nothing's gonna go down in the daytime. This is like a peaceful protest for something that's utterly human and utterly decent. Whatever happens later on isn't what this is all about. I can't really comment because I really don't know what happened later on or if anything will happen later on, but I 100,000% support this protest. Sorry, just popped up. Sorry about the chat today. I think it's the vertical stream attracted a couple of different people. Also, maybe that title was a little I mean, it's really what we're here for.
Because as I was filming, I was very mindful to not step off the curb and get hit by a bus.
I feel like West Coast G, I was watching you. I can't remember what I was watching you do a couple of nights ago, but it was. There were some asses in your chat, and you guys were battling them really well. I'm gonna go back to the protest. I just need a minute. Yesterday, there was this really awesome, like drum circle over here. The bots have a script. I'm trying to avoid the people with the clipboards also. I don't want to sign anything. Who's gonna hold the gimbal? I'm wearing shorts, so I can't really put it, like grip it with my legs. Oh, Mike, we don't have mice. We've got rats. Some big ass rats. Pizza rat ain't got nothing on full burrito rat. They get into some real good conversations. I gotta say, it's brilliant. I've chatted in there. I've chatted in your chat once before, West Coast G. But this night, I can't remember what you were playing, but it was like a particularly volatile topic. But it was excellent. That's what I try to do as well. I think I must have just caught it on a Randy night. Not a cigarette, but kind of, yeah, a little smoke break. Behind the city hall. I remember waiting in Boston on the the Orange Line train and seeing some of the hugest rats by the third rail. Echoing echo. We love the USA. In the shade. Although I'm gonna walk back over there like Pigpen in like a big cloud, and everybody's gonna smell me, but it would be hard to tell the difference between me or anybody else down here. The really weird thing is, I'm probably walking in the same steps that Karen Bass walks in to get her lunch. The weirdest thing. All the tunnels to the underground Los Angeles are down there. Actually, they're up here, too. More tunnels. It was a mini. Perfect for my throat. Now I need a drink of water. Why isn't anybody handing out free water today? All right, kids, let's... It doesn't look like this one is going to march anywhere, and so people are just doing most of the protesting right in front of City Hall. I'm not sure. I think this might go on till 6 o'clock. I can't wait to, my very favorite thing, I don't know if it shows up to you, but, are the thumbs downs. I think we got 10 thumbs downs for yesterday, and I'm sure we know who they were. I can't wait to see how many thumbs downs I get for today. For my moronic liberal ways. Dudley, I would love to be at the beach today. For sure. It's 87. We're in downtown Los Angeles. It's probably 79 at the beach. Or something perfect like that.
Yeah, we were on a
I have no idea why we're so warm. It's usually a little nicer, like a little cooler in January. Let's take these. I don't remember it being 87 that often in January, though. It's still freezing in my apartment. Actually, I opened the windows today, hoping that having the open windows would let some of the warmth in. I'll try to. Here, we can definitely go higher than this. I was just getting out of the way for a minute or two. Hey, Elegant. Yeah, I'm hanging tight I think I'm waiting for Joe, and then we can walk over by there. I don't think it looks like much. It looked like they just honestly wrecked, like, the parking thing. The thing that let people in and out. It's a pretty sturdy building. In fact, we're gonna zoom back. The detention center is the building that you can see right to the left behind City Hall, kind of poking out there. Okay, because I'm a people pleaser and I want to get out of the sun, let's go walk by the detention center. I'm sure you're going to not be impressed by the destruction. Hey, J-Love. I have a really hard time reading and walking in the sun, so if I missed a letter and said something wrong, I apologize. Welcome, welcome. Thanks, you guys. If it's your first time here, we're usually walking around in LA somewhere. Today we're walking around City Hall during the protest, supporting our city. observing, bearing witness. Ooh, I smell some onions burning. My God, you guys, the Statue of Liberty is here. Celebrity turnout. Oh, that little blue hat breaks my heart, actually. I don't even have kids, but interesting. That's a scary thing. A fire in a skyscraper. It's like that movie Towering Inferno from the 70s. Gorgeous. It is really a gorgeous day. Maybe 10 degrees above my comfort zone, 13, but beautiful day to be out. I'm glad I kind of need to do laundry desperately somehow. Joe and I go through more outfits than, I don't even know how we do it. So I'm sorry, detention center is the orange building, the federal building is the wide building. This is a particularly lovely block with great trees because the buildings are old and they've had time to mature and create, I do need a robot, create this beautiful canopy. Yep, I'm gonna go to the jail even though there's nothing happening there. But first I'm gonna stop at the mall. At the Los Angeles Mall. For the food court, shops, and services. And also I just like to look at the Triforium. I think I would burn out my robot before it could ever finish. I think I would love a laundry robot more than anything. I once had this tiny tub washer that I ordered from Amazon that was like $100. It would wash the clothes and rinse the clothes. You had to put the water in it. I called it I don't know, primitive washer. It seemed like something from the 1800s, but it was small and plastic. And after using it for a little bit of time, whatever buttons the letters wore off them, so I had no idea was it high or medium. Anyway, made the bathroom really, really moist. So, okay, this is the federal building. It looks like somebody's doing some crazy thing in a pink outfit here. So, let's walk by this. Oh my god, they're here for the Grammys. But I don't think they're anybody, I'm sure. Let's see if we can get a little closer. Do you recognize? Yeah, but it was washer on wheels. It didn't work. It didn't suit my purposes because oh, they're really doing something semi-professional, which is unfortunate because I got to cross the street so we can get to the building behind this. But basically, it had a hose that you would attach to the sink, and then you would turn the water faucet on, and then when it filled up, you would walk back over and turn it off. And then it would drain into the toilet or the bathtub. It made the bathroom so moist. Oh, stop. Your robot would love you. You would give it something to do. Alright, here's my chance. I don't know what these absolutely foolish looking people are doing, but more power to them. It just made it kind of steamy and wet feeling all the time. There's no other word for it than the M word. I know it's a controversial word.
Still going on?
There is, yeah, absolutely. Just on the other side of City Hall. You're welcome. Oh my gosh. Oh. Dudley, you're gonna lose all your friends. I feel like that word all of a sudden became a word that people didn't like in 2010 or 12. Everybody I also feel like everybody decided they didn't like clowns at the same time too. I mean, clowns are a little bit scary for sure. I feel bad for them now that everybody's afraid of them, but so this is the detention center. I don't come over here often enough. I could misspeak about a whole entire building. But that definitely looks like a jail yard, right? I could see basketball playing there, and it's the Edward R. Roybal Center and Federal Building. It's kind of like a Kentucky Fried Chicken Taco Bell combo. Oof. This is kind of really foreboding. I don't know if Stephen King did. I used to know somebody with the last name Kling. Stephen King did it with clowns. I think he reiterated it. Okay, so there's the freeway over there. Aren't you glad you're not in a car? And then there are just these people staring up at the building, waving hi to prisoners. Kling with a K. Like Klinger from MASH. There are people across the street are literally waving to people in the windows, which we cannot see. Anyway, federal building. Oh. Hey, Danny. I feel like I'm walking somewhere I shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Thanks, Elegant. I just can't speak. I thought that was a really weird car horn, but it's like a conch. Excuse me. It's a gorgeous day. I'm gonna walk back up towards City Hall. But I forgot who asked us to walk down here, but it's funny, we went to the Golden Globes, or I'm sorry, we went near the Golden Globes last week, or 2 weeks ago, and there were people protesting on the way there, like en route. So here we are, back behind the Federal Building, a street that we do not walk down very often, but I think we've walked down before, I think for the No Kings March. My God. You know, every couple days, a Christmas song will just pop into my head, and I will be like, oh, gotta stop singing Christmas songs. And that's one of my favorites. So let's go walk back up to where the people are. Just for reference, Little Tokyo is on the other side of that building, somewhere where we go all the time. Right? It finally knocked Mariah Carey's Christmas song out of the top one spot this year. Oh my gosh, Elegant, thank you so much. I've got the sneezies. This complex is really like kind of brutalist. Ooh, I like We Wish You Merry Christmas too. Christmas music is pretty easy to like if it's over 20 years. I think if it's really something new, it takes really 20 years to get into your head and give you that same kind of feeling of familiarity that's always been there. No, I'm not suggesting people damage stuff, but if they were, I think this would be a really cool statue to like pull over. Hey, Darren. Something about this reminds me of Boston somehow. Also Planet of the Apes. That would be a showstopper. All right, you can see City Hall over there on the left. I have a feeling that we are going to summon Joe. I do want to take a second to thank all of my members while we're walking down a boring block. So we're not missing out on anything. Thank you guys so much. I update this usually right before I go on. So if anybody, I think we got a new member today. You'll see your name on that list on the very next stream, which will be tomorrow, the Grammys stream. Thank you for supporting the channel. User 70331, welcome. Lunatics and everyone, I'm right here. Paul Shepard. I understood Paul Shepard. I mentioned in passing that if they wanted to do something dramatic, they should like pull the statue down with ropes. That holy pizza, I mean, Swiss cheese looking statue, which I kind of love actually, very abstract, sort of modern in an 80s kind of way. Like they did with Saddam's statue, they just like toppled it with rope. This Fletcher Bar Run, it's got a lot of stuff. A square, a building. I forgot who they are in California history. Huh? Protests can be loud. You just aren't supposed to use amplified music. I guess that would include bullhorns. I don't know why I want to go up this staircase, but I really do. Probably because it's blocked. The weird thing about it is the opposite identical staircase was not blocked. Hey Jay, Love Enterprises. It's not for everybody. For a long time, I never thought I would want to live in downtown Los Angeles, but it's because I've had a real car-centered mind for most of my life. Now that I don't have a car, I would love it. I just wouldn't want to live here because of car parking. Otherwise, I love it. I absolutely love downtown LA. I look for any excuse to come here. And they'll drive themselves. We talked about that yesterday, Dudley. You just hop in, it drives you somewhere. Driving is more efficient. Oh my gosh, I have to go in the shade. I love people getting out of their only in Los Angeles. We're gonna get about an Escalade. I don't know that everybody here is a big fan of Elon. This is for the most deadly, pretty liberal crowd. Although I recognize that some people bought Teslas before. My last car could almost drive itself. We got our helicopters overhead. Is this street blocked or? Oh my god, this dog is loving his attention, or her attention. That's the star. Right there. Right? Oh, hey, Lucy. Oh my god. The Celica sounded so fancy to me. Kind of like Connie Celica. No one lives down here. I mean, not a lot of people live down here, so I think normally on a Saturday, if I were to come down the street, I can usually cross it without any problems. Bunker Hill. You see that building at the very end? Just on the other side of that. So I don't think anybody's affected by this particular block being backed up other than this guy in a convertible BMW right here. There are a lot of Teslas in Southern California. I mean, for a while, people were really into Elon when he was a Democrat, right? When that was convenient for him. Oh no. I'm gonna go back up into the park. I see you. No, I didn't see your last text, but every other one.
Don't turn around. I'm on the grass.
Do you want your sign?
No. Hey guys.
Look who's here.
Swim.
No, I'm not. Maybe a little bit.
Hey everybody.
The only thing about BYD is Build Your Dreams sounds like a crazy child's toy. But I love the way they look. I wish I didn't know what it stood for.
How's it going?
It's going.
Is it a lot cooler now? No? Doesn't feel like it?
It's still pretty warm out.
Do you want to hold this?
Sure, thank you.
Plugged in?
Yeah.
How's your finger?
My finger's fine. I don't know, we could use Superman.
Say it, Chuck. Just kidding, don't say it. I mean, I'll say it if you don't want me to.
I just sound funny when I say it.
I know, that's why I said don't say it.
Definitely. I would prefer Wonder Woman. Invisible Jet. The Lasso. Hey, Tom McLeavy. You know what I would love more than anything right now? Like a Coke or a Diet Coke in a glass bottle. Specifically a glass bottle. How does he keep those mangoes on there? Right? One made with no corn syrup. my god, that guy had a Coke. In a can.
I mean, why are you here? Why are you with this
It's 87. Oh my gosh. Can I get a water, please? Thank you so much. Right. I got a water. I'm so excited. Okay, let's break in here. Huh? Oh my gosh, what is that? Oh, you got a water too? Yeah. Awesome. I'm scooping someone's shot. I think this is the furthest up I've ever been.
It was free.
Someone's always handing out a free water. JC Loop, I've never been this high. I mean, I've never been this high up here. It also feels like we're not supposed to be here. So I'll try to stay in the front. Oh my god, security in this case would be a police officer. I think
You're gonna get kicked out.
I think they have bigger fish to fry, but actually literally security is coming right now. Seriously, just when you said something, Mike, mountain bike. Security came out. Busted.
How true is that though?
How true is what?
They just put a barrier up and we can't go past it.
How do I get down?
That way.
Oh, perfect. Drink. I don't know what they're saying, but... Well, that was fun while it lasted.
You're trying to get out of the front
A little bit.
Here.
Do you want to go on the other side of the street? You're plugged into me, by the way.
I know. Do you want to go on the other side?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can kind of get around. It's all right. I love it. And beef is so expensive now.
Ay, qué cinturita.
We won. We have better now. Great.
Better than Brady?
Right now. Second year Super Bowl. Brady didn't do that.
No.
There is a little argument about the Super Bowl about to break out. The guy on the left and the guy on the right. A Patriots fan, a Seattle fan, among all this.
Never happened. Never. No, never. Check it out.
Hold on, where did he play?
Oh my God.
Right?
That is the most adorable, like, little scene I ever saw. That those two men talking they football. Oh, just got a Julia.
See that little setup? I think that's like a mic. Okay, that's the red shirt that's holding his phone.
Uh-huh.
It's like a little mic that's like set at the bottom.
No, it's this, and he's got the mic somewhere
Kinda like
else.
that, but just that's all you need. That's like the mic.
It was the first kind of microphone I bought. Yeah, this is like that same. It's like the transmitter. My favorite sign. Just getting your sign. Right? Ah, thank you so much. That was one of my favorite signs so far. That sausage smell is so good. Oh my gosh, it's 4:20. Elegante. I don't know why I keep adding an E on the end, but we pray for peace all the time.
I don't think Stonewall was peaceful.
Well, we're talking. Joe's here.
You know. I was gonna say LA Unknown. Thanks for clocking that. It smells really great.
It's the sage.
Right, that definitely seemed to help, huh? I think moving forward we might need to. I kind of like it that way. No, I'm glad I did it too.
Coming down your throat.
Right, Catherine?
We are on the ground organization, community defense, located in the valley. We protect Guardaneros and the whole people. We make sure that we clear out ice, make sure that we document everything. Make sure that we do training for them. We're there for the community. Every single one of you came to Valley enough. Join the community defense organization. We need you now more than ever. I talked to the sheriff. I talked to the community. I talked to the police department. No one is there.
Just looking for you.
I just went up there to like. See it more right. See?
Huh?
It's basically the way you see it?
Huh? And best sign. Sorry, we love her. No, but it feels good to swear. Look at the drone. Woo! I don't think it's like great to like swear every other word, but I do like a good swear, and I definitely like screaming swear in this particular case. I feel like it's a little bit of release. Right, there you go. Oh my god, how cute. I love the
YouTube, TikTok.
the 20-year-olds that are like doing like old technology. That girl has an old 2-bit camera.
Huh?
Just kidding.
Churros.
I want everything. Actually, I would love some walnuts.
Cherries.
But I didn't bring a nutcracker. But I could really go for some walnuts. Or Brazil nuts, actually. Uh-oh.
What? That's what it was. All right. Hey, guys. That much longer capacity-wise, by no means. Protest here that can go on for as long as people are here to. That's happening all around the city that you can go to if you want to go to one of those. So first off, thank you all for coming. And again, we can keep protesting for as long as we want to, but at a certain point, the street's no longer going to be safe, and we know how the LAPD get, right? They have all these less lethals, they're supposed to point them at the ground, but they really love pointing it directly at your faces, or at journalists. We know how they are. Police Chief Jim McDonald, hopefully not for much longer. But Police Chief Jim McDonald. So, before you go, and again, you can keep going for as long as you want to. If you want to, but before you leave this,
I'm always wearing tennis sneakers, tennis shoes, sneakers now a day. Only one. I miss wearing shoes, but sneakers are so comfortable. But she was probably a kid. I also wouldn't wear sandals. CKYFM. We're happy to be out.
Charlie's hungry. Do you want to like try to get a snack somewhere and maybe come back?
Where will we get a snack?
I don't know.
The Great Food Hall? You guys, truly thank you so much for showing up here today. We'll be walking the Grammys tomorrow. Thanks, Mary. You just reminded me. Please do like and subscribe. Bum, bum, bum. And thanks, monitors, for keeping this chat safe today. Thanks, members, for supporting the channel.
If you are new today and this is your first time, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do here, Charlie, and how often you stream?
We stream once a week.
Once a week?
I'm kidding. We stream like 4, 5, or 6 times a week.
What do you do? What kind of streaming?
I don't know how much the hot dogs are. I don't.
$5 or $6.
$5 or $6. You could get a whole package of hot dogs and a pepper for that price. Yeah, we live stream 4 or 5 times a week. We usually do climbing videos like this one here. He's gonna hurt his fingers.
That's why we're called Climbing in LA.
We usually walk around LA. Sometimes we talk history. Sometimes we talk TV. Mostly we talk about food. And we try to get me to eat different sweet and fattening things.
Talking about last night.
Look at that wacky guy up there. We're just.
What? You'd be afraid to get down?
Hey, the veggie is watching. The Grammys are tomorrow night. That's what's going to be fun. Because I think
the veggie is watching donated 5 memberships.
Oh, thanks. I still have some of this.
Yay! Thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
And we've got this cute cat. Thank you. You're awesome. Thank you. You're awesome. Awesome. Wow. Awesome. This is so appropriate for where we are and what we're doing right now, but thank you so much for supporting the channel. Woo!
Thank you so much.
I'm just worried about these teens climbing this thing. She had to go back down. I'm afraid he's going to fall and crack his head. This is printed really blurry and it's making my eyes feel crazy. Do you think there's a sale on the hot dogs at the end of the day? I shouldn't stand too close to it. I don't want them to fall on me.
He was a Cuban-American immigrant in Kansas, Montana. He was detained by ICE. He was found dead this month. They said they found him in medical distress. Then, when they heard that the coroner was going to do an autopsy report, they then said it was suicide.
Day-old hot dogs.
Did they find him in medical distress? No. Was it a suicide? No. He was strangled until the blood vessels in his eyes burst and he died. He was murdered in Camp East.
No, actually, the bathrooms are pretty obvious. They are right over there in this building.
They have shot and killed more people.
Oh my god, I love the guy with the old-timey camera. I mean, I don't love him. No.
But one day we're going to win because there are more of us than there are of them.
The temperature is about 80 right now.
But if that's what we know about, what aren't they telling us? What are we going to find when we win? What are we going to find when we open those camps? I know my history. I know who they learned from. I know exactly which countries, which ideologies they're pulling from. They're pulling directly from Nazi Germany folks. We're going to need to do more than just abolish ICE. We're going to need to do more than just dismantle DHS and CBP. We're going to have to prosecute every single goddamn one of them for their crimes against America. So what can we do today to make is great, but a protest is a demand. It is a threat against the elected officials of our country, the people who have the power, the people who have billions of dollars, telling them that
No, I
if they do
don't
not
love him, but I
accede to
love
our
the fact that he's
demands,
using that
we are
tiny
going to
little
take our power
camera.
back.
The accordion
But you only
camera
have
with the
to be able to
stilts.
actually do that, right? It's not just praise in the streets, folks. It's about getting involved, getting organized in your local community defense trainings. Again, you can get signed up right over there. There are links to GLORIA, Valley Defensa, other community defense groups around this area. There's also links to mutual aid, jail support, and not just here in Los Angeles, right? There are also people here who are providing mutual aid for oppressed people in Palestine, in Ukraine, and other countries around the world that are facing the same fight that we are. Everyone has their own reason for being here. And for most of us, it's to protect our neighbors. But for a lot of us here, it's also because we can't help other countries fight off the fascists until we defeat our own.
Oops.
So get organized. Get organized in your local
Should I blur
community.
that
Get
out?
organized at your workplace. Join a union.
Another sign,
Get
I'm joking.
prepared for a general strike in 2028.
Oh my God, it's a news reporter over there.
I marched, my legs still hurt.
I'm just joking. This
This
is what Joe and I are going to do next. He's going to follow me around with the camera, and I'm going to have a microphone.
Anyways, that's just one day. This is the second day, carrying that momentum forward. But we're going to have to do more than just 1 or 2 days, more than just a week, possibly more than just a month. We're going to have to do this for as long as it takes for every single pillar holding up this fascist administration to crumble. And then, we can't just give it back to Chuck Schumer. We actually have to elect officials that represent we the people. You heard a couple people today who I think can do that, and you probably know more in your communities.
No, he's got like hiking boots on.
We're never going to build a better life for everyone in this country.
He's got modern footwear. That's the first thing I did.
Once and for all, unless we are ready to put in place new systems, new rules, new accountability that actually.
Do we drink all the water?
There's more.
Okay.
So please, keep the protest going as long as you like, whether it's here, whether it's at the NBC, whether it's around the city, whether it's in your local community. But before you go, get fucking organized. Thank you.
Woo! Hey, Catherine. Well, sorry I can't stop coughing. I'm glad you have found us. Stick around. Watch us some more.
Ask for half off hot dog. I wish.
Uh-huh. So this is drawing to a close.
That's unlikely. But I guess for you, right?
For us, it's drawing to a close.
Charlie's pooped,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I'm a little pooped. Let's walk back to the train station and take off into the sunset together. I should have bought one of those dollar apples.
You want to walk up it one more time, or you want to just turn around and walk back towards?
Let's. I think the majority of older people are going to dissipate, and the train is going to be
You
crowded.
still want a dollar apple, but right there.
Yeah, do you have $1? Oh my God, we might actually get a snack on this. Dollar apple.
No, you just want one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, go get us apple. We're gonna have an apple for a snack. How's that? Oh, shit. Sorry, Dudley, I just stepped into a hole. We're gonna have a nice, healthy snack. He found the nut and apple lady. He's not getting any nuts because we didn't bring a cracker. See, I'm afraid if we don't leave right now, all these people are gonna leave and head to the next protest. I really don't want an apple. You know, I was trying to lead Joe over to the market, the grand market. Trying to get him to that donut shop. Look, you guys, it's where the LA Times once was. What a great building. So tomorrow we're going to be at the other end of the street, Grammys. I mean, we're going to get near the Grammys. I'm going to take my tiny gimbal so they don't think I'm a professional and kick me out instead of this ultra smooth Grimble. I know, Grimble, I almost called it. I'm so pig biting mad. I'm afraid to turn around. Joe's coming with the apple. I think he got us each an apple. I hope it's a pink princess apple. What kind of apple is it?
I don't know. I tried to take the sticker off and like.
Here. Okay. This apple is juicy.
I got a plum.
Whoa.
Would you rather have had a plum?
No.
I don't think so.
I like to eat a plum at home. A little too drippy. Joe got one apple and one plum.
For $2. Would you like a bite?
No. I don't like eating a plum in public.
Is that a joke?
I think it's too suggestive of a fruit. I would love a
Little
cider
gobble of
donut.
banana.
I'm kidding. It's too juicy, and I'll get it between my fingers, and
It's not juicy. It's like, I mean, like the juice isn't loose in this one.
I'm having problems eating the apple. There's a reason there's no plum emoji. Think about it. Hey,
Oh wow.
thanks, Sabon. We got a. Oh my gosh. I have this. Check it out. It's a cat dancing on a rug. That doesn't look right. Can you hold my apple? Savan, thank you so much. We have special effects, but they poop out
After 3 hours.
after 3 hours, or after 2.5 hours. I can't get any fireworks. But thank you so much. We've got this crazy cat. Thank you so much. I didn't want this one to be. There we go. This one trips me out. I was laughing out loud. I think they call it LOLing on the train looking at that. Alright, can I have my apple back? Don't eat it all.
I didn't even have any of it.
Hmm. I don't know what kind of apple this is, but it tastes a little like air freshener or leaves. There's a certain kind of apple I really love right now.
Oh yeah?
It's called a Honeycrisp apple. Like you barely have to like. Sorry, I know it's a wet apple.
A wet apple.
Wet apple hack. The Honeycrisp donut. You literally just put your
Donut.
honey. I know I want a donut so bad.
Wait, why did you say donut?
Honeycrisp apple.
Honeycrisp.
Oh,
Do you have donuts on your mind?
I do. Anyway, you barely have to like put your teeth into it, and it just goes right into the Honeycrisp apple.
There's children on bicycles or on bikes.
Were they like? Were those children? Were they electric bikes, like mopeds?
I don't know.
They were driving in
They were gas.
Strasse though, right?
Or maybe not. I think they're electric. Like these.
Because now my problem here.
Is what?
I don't know what to do with that apple core.
Here.
Oh,
Want to finish it and then I'll throw it away maybe?
I'm done. Hold on, let me get that last little bit. Oh, got it.
He shoots.
I think that's the first time I've ever bought a street apple.
For $1.
I feel like an apple should be 50 cents. I'm happy to support a small business though. And walk slow to unveil this beautiful skyline. So, this Thursday, DTLA Art Night, I want to definitely make sure that we come down to the GABA Gallery. The apple was $1.
The song that they're playing.
Couldn't even hear it. Oh. My hands are so sticky. And they're not like regular sticky, it's like fruit sticky. It's the same reason I don't like eating plums in public.
It's the last time I'm buying you a street apple.
I'd like a glazed street donut.
Is that where we're headed?
No, I thought we were just gonna walk by. I like to call it the market, but it's the Grand Central Market.
Since Savoon, how do you say it? Savoon?
Ça va?
Savoon? Savoon?
I call him Sav, just to avoid that.
Should we just split a tiger tail?
Sure, we'll split a tiger tail.
Or the cinnamon thing?
The long circle.
No, it's a long circle.
You mean the
spiral?
circle? Yeah.
We'll see.
Are you gonna get a coffee?
Huh?
Are you gonna get a coffee?
It's up to you.
Sure. We'll go check out the donuts right now.
Do you have my little thing?
Ew.
My pens?
I know, we'll go walk by the Bradbury. On any given day of the week, except for the weekend, you literally can just walk into the Bradbury and it's kind of perfect. I hope I look thin in the picture that this guy is taking of me as I'm thinking about eating a donut. But one never knows. So sometimes it's only open Monday through Friday, but don't laugh at my hair. I know. I'm just trying to like. Ooh, hola. Joe's hiding. I'm slowly turning. Blade Runner actually played over here in December, I think. I have to get more information on events for this place because it shows some good movies. It showed at Christmas time a shop around the corner, and I can't remember what the other movie was, but a classic. Alright, so our favorite donut spot downtown, I guess it's mostly because it's such a great spot to walk around in, is the Donut Man right there. Okay, the line's gonna be kind of insane. You can totally walk into the what are we calling it? We can totally walk into the Bradbury. They allow it. They're really kind of kind and nice about it. You just can't go into the elevators, like, or leave the ground floor. But it's amazing. I would have never gone in there if BD didn't tell me to. Thanks, BD. I don't know if you're out there, but howdy. Happy Saturday. All right. So, our donut spot. I just love it. Sorry. Oh my god, it's so hot in here. Sorry. Right? Uh-huh. Do you think everybody wants the tiger tails?
You just want to get a tiger tail?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then get a coffee.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get
All
one
right.
then. It's gonna take a minute.
Okay. All right. Probably won't find a place to sit, which is a-okay. Shout out to BD. Right, Tony. You know what happens is I go on and then Joe shows up in like the second 90 minutes and I end up on for another hour. He was working on music today. I was down at the protest. We will not find anywhere to sit. It's a Saturday, but that's all right. Right. The healthy piece of fruit the healthy piece of fruit was the fiber. I hope actually I told Joe to get a tiger tail, but I kind of want him to get a swirl or the swirly thing. Oh my god, we're literally getting that donut. We are totally getting a coffee also. This donut demands a coffee. I'm really afraid. Hey, you guys. Where are you from, Dudley Buchanan? Funny thing, Dudley Buchanan, you know, for a very long time in my childhood life, Buchanan was a name I had seen written down a lot. I grew up in New England, a bunch of Buchanans there, but I always thought it was Buchanan. Buchanan is what I would say in my head. I also thought that onion was spelled with a U for a while. I had problems. Is anybody else experiencing like regular weather other than Southern California where it's pretty beautiful right now? That's what I also think too. But also Buchanan makes me think of Daisy Buchanan. Absolutely, Saab. This coffee, oh my gosh. That donut just fell at my feet. Wait, Dudley, people say Buchanan and not Buchanan? Like, I mean, I thought as a kid it was Buchanan. I even remember there's a restaurant in Boston called Daisy Buchanan's that I had seen, and I thought it was Daisy Buchanan. I feel bad because the nice thing about those donuts sitting there was somebody who maybe wanted a donut and couldn't afford one could eat them. Not me. Well, my name is Charlie, right? And I don't react either. I wouldn't react either. People ask me how to spell that all the time. Are you Charlie IE or Charlie EY? I don't really know anybody that's seriously a Charlie EY. And now there's Charlie XCX. How do you even pronounce that? Charlie. Okay, Joe would make me turn away, but there's like a lamp post over there. And there's, at the base of the lamppost, there's a man. Oh. He was either, I thought he was like putting something in the lamppost, like a time capsule. The LA Library unwrapped a time capsule, by the way. I think we should try to check it out. I wish I could have stayed in line with Joe and kind of cajoled him into getting the Cinnabon looking donut instead. We get the tiger tail all the time. I think it's pretty fabulous, personally. Yeah, I think we should try to go and see it. I think I have a pretty good signal in the library. Because we've gone in a couple times. I saw a movie from the 60s, which I talk about all the time, The Exiles, about downtown and Bunker Hill when it was still here. And they literally drive by the Ross Cutlery store across the street from me, established in 1930.
Did they tell you you can't film?
No.
Oh, I thought like you were gonna get a seat or something. Do you wanna?
Do you see a place to sit? Oh, here. Wow, there's a total table, and I'm gonna snag it real fast so we can film the donut. There's nowhere to look, Joe. All right, we're gonna sit down for a minute, literally a minute.
Can you just angle it to
Yeah.
people?
Oh. To all museums? That is mahonchus.
You can,
Why
like,
is
hang
that?
it off the side if you.
That is. Oh, you got two.
Yeah.
Wow, why is it so big?
I know, right? It's almost cartoonish.
Look at this size of this. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh, no, we're not very good at this.
I think it's a pretty big miracle that we found a table. Joe, you got like a French eclair looking thing. You got almost like a French eclair looking thing.
It's a chocolate bar. There's nothing in it.
Thanks, Jesse Loop.
It's so hot.
You guys, if you come downtown in the morning and are staying downtown all day long, hold on to your Donut Man coffee cup. You can get refills. Oh my god. If I thought the apple made my hands sticky.
You want any of this?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. This thing is like insane.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know how to like get to it.
Let's rip it. I don't love metal chairs either, but I think it's really easy to hose these down. They're also a little clangy and noisy, but nobody's really going to run off with a metal chair. Oh no.
I never quite get used to the feeling of like filming ourselves eating in public. You know? I know you're pretty used to it, right?
Right? I'm sorry, with the coffee dip, it's even better. But I have now. I need a manicure, but I have pretty old, like crusty fingers. This is the hugest it's ever been, the tiger tail, honestly. Is it even called the tiger tail, or did I just start calling it that?
You called it that, but when I ordered it, I say that.
Okay.
And it comes up as the tiger tail.
Okay. I'm a Capricorn. I think I have a Scorpio rising. A Capricorn sun, a Capricorn moon, a Capricorn something else, but a Scorpio rising. Look at my finger.
My fingers are like covered. Yours?
This is the fattest tiger tail I've ever had. Yeah. I'm pretty glazed. Look at that. It's not particularly ooey or gooey, but it's sweet. Mm-hmm. Do you want another bite?
Sure. Thanks.
Okay, we actually inhaled that. It was so good, Coda. Oh my god. Robert Escobar, please do hit one of those buttons and do one of those things. Really would appreciate it. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's just donut crumbs.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much, Sab. That was really nice of you. Right? We've got sticky fingers. So this is the nice part of the walk. And this is what, well, the other part was nice too, but this is kind of what we usually do. We're going to be back here Thursday night for the art show, so we'll be going to some galleries. As I encourage you, art is subjective, and everybody has the right to art, their own art, but we'll really be excited for that. That was a very moist plum Joe had, and a very sticky tiger tail I had, and a juicy apple. I wish we had the juicy button. I have to like lick my finger clean.
Are we going to the precinct?
Mm-hmm. It's not open yet. That's the other club. It's been pretty busy down here this weekend too, also.
Thanks again, Sav, for that coffee donut duo combo.
Hey, Ryan Morgan. I think part of the problem is that I think it is actually pretty clean down here. I think part of the problem is that it's just not residential enough. And so sections get ignored. That's all I got. My fingers are so sticky, I absolutely need to lick it.
We have water, you know.
We've gone outside of the George Lucas Museum, but I don't know if I'll be able to go inside of it and film. So, in those kind of instances, what I like to do is I take a 4K DJI pocket camera and I bring it with me. But that looks like a really cool property from the outside and from an aerial view. So we're walking down Broadway to 7th. I'm superstitious and I need to get on the same train station that I got off on. That way I don't let the good luck out the wrong door. Can I? You're gonna have to pour some water on my fingers.
That's what I'm about to do. So nice and like satisfying. Watch. Let me see. Give me your hand. Right.
Oh, pour some water on me. Ooh, will you go into my back pocket and get my sitting rag? Sorry. I have a
I
little
don't like you calling it a sitting rag.
I have a little rag that I carry around with me in case I need to sit down and eat a yogurt cup or
That's not true. You never do that. You've never
or have some
sat on this
grapes,
thing.
and some Triscuits. Oh my gosh, where's my sitting rag? I got it right here. Oh, thank you. I knew I had it.
You've never sat on that rag.
I do. I have.
Call it your
With
lens wiper.
with you,
It's your lens wiper.
I also use it for that. But with you, I don't need to sit on it because we usually go places with chairs. When I'm by myself, I feel a little more experimental, so I'm apt to sit on a statue or maybe the top of a trash can to snack on something, lap of a stranger, and I just don't want to sit somewhere dirty, so I've got my sitting rag. My sitting cloth, maybe I should call it. I think it's perfectly acceptable.
You use it to wipe your lenses and clean your glasses.
Yeah, but once I've wiped my lens and cleaned my glass, if I need to sit down, I'm going to sit on my sitting cloth. I'm
gonna look out for a moment where you're sitting on that cloth.
Hey, Alex. Alex _. Thank you for visiting walking _in LA.
A sitting chamois, I like that.
Sit shame. A sitting chamois. Don't say that 10 times fast. Uh-huh. Alright.
Oh no, we had to exit the app really quick, and when we do that, it'll buffer out.
Oh yeah. I forgot to like silence my phone, so I just got a phone call while we were. What an awesome motorcycle. Can you see if it's still buffering? Aw, damn. We really have to try Donut Friend. Okay. No, but throw it in the comments and we could totally check it out. If there's ever anybody watching and there's something you want us to check out, I love you mentioning in the chat for sure, but also great to throw it in the comments section. I do appreciate it. They want you to believe they're our friends. They're your friends. Donuts. We'll walk a little slower here so we have a little more time for sunset. I kind of love it. Mountain bike. I love walking till it gets dark with you guys. What time did I come on today? 1 o'clock?
No, yeah.
No.
No, you were a little late.
1:02 or 2:02. 3 hours and 22 minutes. What time is it now?
Almost 5:25, 5:22.
So 2? I came on at 2? I thought I came on at 1.
You've been on for 3 hours and 22 minutes.
And it's 5:22 right now. So how many,
Subtract.
what time? Oh, I subtract. 2.
You seem confused, that's all.
No,
I'm just trying to-
2:22. It just doesn't. I feel like I've been on since 2. I mean, like, sorry, 1:02. 1. It looks like 2. Sorry. Yes, 2. I started at 2. I meant to start at 1:45.
And you had to push it back.
Just a couple minutes. I missed one bus. As I often do. Here's Clifton's, never open. in the Valentine jewelry store. Alright, you guys, we're going to bid you adieu until Grammys tomorrow, when we are going to start actually right on this street where it's happening in downtown Los Angeles, 7th, and we're going to walk that way. I'm pointing, and the other person on the other side of the street is like, why are you pointing at me?
For a great stream.
Body knowledge, stay warm.
Let's give a shout out to
Saboon.
For the $10 donation.
Thank you so much.
Shout out to the Veggie is watching.
The Veggie is watching.
5 memberships.
Thank you so much.
And then we will welcome Angela Thomas, becoming a Sidewalk Surfer.
Congrats.
Along with Alec.
Hey, congratulations. And then I believe Alice, you renewed. I got that message really early on, right?
That one?
Oh, it's Alec. I keep saying Alich. Sorry. I had a friend named Alice that spelt it with an E. Alec. Anyway, I also want to thank members for your support. We'll add those new members to that for tomorrow for Grammy night. Again, we probably will see like one of Will Smith's kids, if that. But we can talk about who our Grammy noms are. I'll put up the Grammy noms, who the Grammy noms are, not our Grammy noms. I'll put up a little thing before we stream so we can talk about it. I'll put it up tonight so you can think about it. There's a members Discord. I'll put it up there first, and then I'll put it up here because I know, like Ozgay, you can't get Discord. You can't use the Discord in Turkey. So I'm super careful to try to post everything also on our members page too, on Facebook. Facebook? Oh my God, I'm tired. YouTube. I don't have a Facebook. Although I've been thinking about creating a Facebook for this, but we can talk about that during the week or in another stream. Let me know if I should. I love this building, Warner Brothers Theater. All right, I'm going to say goodnight to you guys. What time? Tomorrow is 4 o'clock, I think, or a little earlier. A snow day sounds just like romantically lovely to me. Or just one though. Just one. All right, you guys, we're going to. I am going to get a MySpace and a Friendster. Will you guys be my Friendster? Anyway, good night. Thank you so much for being here.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for participating and supporting this human concert content. Human concert. I was afraid I was going to get hit by that motorped. All right, you guys have a great night. We'll talk to you later. I'm going to post when I get home for the Grammys, so check it out. Bye.